Well, next night, the comedian John Bishop is defending his decision to sell his mansion in Northwich for more than £6.5 million to the transport bosses behind HS2. He's previously criticised the rail scheme for devastating communities and destroying wildlife.
Yes, this is the largest sum that has been paid by HS2 chiefs for a domestic building so far. This report from Hannah Miller.
One day, Billy, Pat and Bob were minding their own engines when HS2 terminated in front of them.
He's been railing against the rails that are set to roll from London to the northwest for years.
"What are you hiding from?" asked Pat. "From the facts," said HS2.
Comedian John Bishop using videos like this to make the case against HS2.
"That's bonkers," said Billy.
But who's had the last laugh now? This Georgian mansion belonging to the comedian has been sold to HS2 for £6.8 million. That's £4.5 million more than he paid. For 6 years, this has been John Bishop's family home, bought in 2013 for just over £2 million. But come over here, and this is where the train track will run, just 150 metres away. But other families say they're struggling to get a fair price for their property. The Palins have been trying to sell for 7 years.
HS2 promised to buy your property as if HS2 were never there. So it's meant to be an unblighted open market value. The reality is, we are being offered less than we were in 2013 when we had the house marketed to put on the open market.
We don't have John Bishop's money, but we will fight.
The government says HS2 will allow more people to make quicker journeys from north to south, but not everyone's convinced there's a need.
It's going to come across that field all the way across, and it'll be about 75 metres from this house. The business case doesn't stand up. It is not, the whole project is a white elephant. It is not needed. It will then destroy acres of farmland. Why should we destroy businesses and people's lives for a project which is unnecessary?
John Bishop says he is still against HS2, one of many standing up against the plans. Well, this whole area will be transformed if and when HS2 comes through. The grass where I'm walking now is literally where the tracks will run. John Bishop's agent said to me today that he recognises that he's in a fortunate position to have been able to get the legal advice to get the money for his property, and that there are many others who are not in that fortunate position. HS2 say that some properties do cost more than others, but they're always looking for a fair price for both homeowners and for taxpayers. They say they have a budget to do this, and they are within that budget.